Welcome to episode number 38 of Turning $100 into $1 million, the series where I risk a whopping $100 of my money in an attempt for entertainment to turn it into $1 million. We do have another stock to look at later in today's episode. We'll take a look at the profit and loss numbers though. The Dow has been rallying, the market has been on the rise, S&P 500, record high. This is crazy during a pandemic. But at any rate, we have RF still holding strong in the green, just barely at 18 cents profit. 0.83% in the green. DGLY is now down 44.44 or 48.91%. Levi down 188 or 7.19%. Viacom is up 1130 or 74.34%. OXLC down 672 or 16.87. And if you would like free stocks, as always, go ahead and use my link down below in the description. When you sign up with Webull, you'll get a free stock, 2 stocks on me, all free, one valued up to $1,400. Go ahead and use my link down below with Webull, and you can sign up, get free stocks. So RF today down just about 1% or 11 cents. It was up towards the market open, but then it closed in the red today. 5 days showing all red. Down there about 6%, just about. The 1 month is still in the green though. We're looking at about 1.57% in the green. Then the 6 months is in the red. DGLY, finally some life. I was hoping it wasn't going to crash through $2, and now it has remained at $2, so perhaps that's the bottom now, but I said that last time about $3, so we'll have to wait and see what happens with DGLY. At one point, it was even up today as high as about 220, but then came down a bit, but still closing the green, and then after hours, a little action there, but nonetheless, pretty good. If you include after hours, it's up about 1.5%. The 5 days, though, you can still see where the red wave came in on this stock, where it decided to take a dip, to say the least. Levi down just about half a percentage point today. Closed at 12.24. 5 days still remains in the red. 1 month is holding in the green, but that might change sooner than later. Up about 2% for the month. Viacom down 18 cents today, or about 0.67%. If you include after hours, 11 cents plus another 0.41%. 5 days is in the red. Just a little downtrend for the last 5 days, but the 1 month, in the grand scheme of things, it is still in an uptrend. So Viacom is not too far off from where it was pre-pandemic. This stock out of this portfolio at least is probably the closest to where it was before the pandemic, and it's going there. It's not stopping. OXLC just down 5 cents today. 5 days, started the 5 days at 4.40. Still above $4. Hasn't been below $4 in a very long time. Last time it was below $4, we're looking at back in June. So ever since June, it's always remained above $4, so that's definitely a good sign. The stock I wanted to take a look at in today's episode is a penny stock, but it's been on the rise. The rally is continuing. It's showing no signs of stopping. And this stock is going to be this stock right here, HL, or Hecla Mining. It's a mining company. Precious metals, based in Idaho. Old company, founded in 1891. So today might have marked the downturn and the downfall of this stock. But even then, after hours, it ticked up and didn't come down too terribly much. It wasn't like GNUS, Genius, that comes to mind, where it would tank nearly its whole value. But the 5 days, it did come off from about over $6, so it is below 6, but still in the 580s. The 1 month, you can start to see this trend here, and the 6 months looks even better. This stock, for the most part, did show to be recession-proof. Because it did start out so cheap several months ago, it did lose about half its value, depending on where you bought it. But it quickly and swiftly bounced back up, and now if you just held on and didn't sell and shoot yourself in the foot, you would have still made a profit even if you bought it several months ago. So for the most part, overall, it is showing a nice uptrend. And if you take a look at the year-to-date, it is up so far for the year about 70%, or $2 and change. And for the 1 year, even if you bought it a year ago, it's up about 270% there. So for the most part, this stock has been rallying for a solid year. Curious what the 5-year chart looks like. definitely some potential. This stock was prior in the 6 and change and didn't really seem to ever break $7. Maybe one order or two orders that we don't see there, but it seems to be that it's always been under $7. So perhaps it is showing some resistance to $6. But if it could pass $6 again and then go from there, we don't know how high this stock can go. If you go to the max, back in the 80s here, was even in the 20s, double digits. So this stock could have a life. And if you look at the overall chart here, it is showing that you would see a bounce, and then a bounce. So if you could ride this wave, this might be a solid wave to ride. This article here from Yahoo Finance has Hecla Mining or HL outpaced other basic material stocks this year. So if it would be the captain of its own industry, that's definitely a great sign for looking into buying a stock. So for those looking to find strong basic material stock, it is prudent to search for companies in the group that are outperforming their peers. So has Hecla Mining been one of those stocks? So let's take a look. So it is one of 236 companies in the basic materials group. And the basic materials group currently sits at number 4 with the Zacks sector rank. Zacks sector rank considers 16 different groups, measuring the average Zacks rank of the individual stocks with these sectors to gauge the strength of each group. It's a proven model, and the consensus estimate for HL's full year earnings has moved 233.33% higher within just the last past quarter. This is a sign of improving analyst sentiment and a positive earnings outlook trend. So if we look more specifically in the mining silver industry, that includes 11 individual stocks and currently sits at number 124 in Zacks industry rank. So on average, stocks in this group have gained 27.96% this year, meaning that HL is performing better in terms of year-to-date returns, and that's for sure compared to other stocks. According to Yahoo Finance, HL will likely be looking to continue its solid performance. So investors interested in basic material stocks should continue to pay close attention to this company. So definitely more potential with this stock, and that's evident when you look at the longer term trends. I would say this is definitely more of a longer term investment. I don't think you would necessarily want to trade this stock in the short term. You might have to hold on to it for a little bit more growth, as some periods are a little bit more stagnant than others. But overall, this could be potentially a solid long-term pick. And it pays out a 0.17% dividend in the meantime, so not too terrible. Net account value is still standing in the 150s at 156 and 19 cents. But that's going to be it for today's episode. If you did enjoy that, be sure to give the video a big thumbs up, smash the like button. And if you want to see more of this on my channel, go ahead and subscribe, hit that big red button, and hit the notification bell as well, so you're notified every single time I make a new video. Looking forward to seeing you in the next one.